Hey, what's up, guys? Going to get into your read here. I did just put the cards out just to save some time here with the shuffling. Again, this is the All Signs episode 5, so if you haven't seen the previous episodes, I do recommend taking a look at that. And the energies again, it's going to be kind of overlapping on these episodes and everything, but I'll be focusing more towards the full moon in Taurus, and it is another eclipse coming in, so a lot of strong energy. I'm sure a lot of us are going through just feeling very drained or feeling like you're sick. Could have very deep vivid type of dreams here, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe have a journal next to you so you can write it down. I feel like a lot of messages are coming through dreams, seeing things. Okay, so you might be seeing orbs. Keep in mind that not all orbs are white, they're different colors. So some of you guys, especially if you're in the spiritual awakening, and that's kind of what this episodes are all about here. If you're going through a spiritual awakening, you'll be seeing a lot more, right? I feel as though a lot of you guys might be doing research, maybe looking at things like, if keep an eye out for like spiritual animals. There's things in nature that is going to be presented towards you that's giving you clues, and I feel like that's the message here, is that keep your eyes open for things like that. Okay, now Ace of Goblets is starting off the center of your read here, and the Ace of Goblets is the Ace of Cups. So it's basically working on yourself here, all right? So, and that is I think it doesn't matter the zodiac, all of us is, really focusing on ourselves. This is self-love. This is focusing on creating something that makes you happy, right? You're focusing on your happiness as well, right? And you can see here in the future, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity for something new financially that is there for you. And a lot of you guys, I feel, are shifting towards possibly starting your own thing. This could be just simply online businesses, maybe even deciding to start a channel on YouTube. I feel like it's just something here that you're going to at least take the chance, like get something started here, right? And I feel like that's good. I mean, because we do have the Ten of Swords though in the future energy, but we have Temperance there. So there's a caution of like, don't get too caught up and into your head where you feel as though that everyone's out to get you. I feel like that's an energy, especially if you feel drained and you're not fully standing in your power. You feel like you're vulnerable, right? So that is a caution to watch out from. But with Temperance being over here and you have the Five of Swords, I do feel like the energy is more focused towards protecting your energy, not like necessarily the Nine of Wands, but more of the Aquarius, like very to the point energy, right? So I feel like you're getting into something here where you are focused on making changes. And we do have the King of Blades, which is the King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that is kind of taking over here. And again, I don't feel like it's a negative energy where it's like you're cutting people off and everyone's kind of getting out of your way. It's more, closing yourself off so people understand that you have a mission. There's things that you need to take care of. I mean, the focus here is to create some sort of change in your life that is beneficial for you. And I feel like in the past, you were giving yourself to other situations that you didn't really focus on yourself, right? So, Two of Bones is the Two of Wands, and that is making a choice here, right? For your Nine of Pentacles sitting over here. So, this is being independent, not really relying financially on anything, and, focusing on yourself. We got it right here. You got the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is all brand new beginning here, right? You choosing yourself and moving in that direction. Now you also have the Knight of Blades with the Ace of Goblets and then the Temperance card here. So you got this going, there's a sense of you moving very fast into something that's very balanced, and feels good for you. But it's also balancing your feminine and masculine energy, because you're understanding the laws where you could, you're attracting things towards you, and at the same time you're doing stuff to make the changes that you need to move towards your happiness. So there's a sense of balance, right? Because the masculine energy, we all have both. The masculine energy makes things happen. The feminine energy attracts. That's kind of how you're moving into an energy of having this nice balance to where you're not over giving to something. You're conserving your energy. You may not feel that now with these eclipses and everything, but Like I said, you're going to probably feel like you're sick, or you feel like there's days that are good and days are just kind of like, I need to sleep all day. That's kind of what's going on here. But as you can see, it's think of it like this. It's charging you up to get into these new opportunities, because it's basically saying like this. Long story short, I can talk all day about this, but it's like you need to rest, because what's coming towards you is gonna take a lot of time and effort, and you're gonna be happy to do this. You're gonna be very wow, I just noticed, I didn't even notice this. We have the hangman sitting down here too. So it is about taking that time out, resting, and moving forward into something brand new. So use this time if you can to focus on yourself. But this is self-love. This is like trying to take a day for yourself, walks in nature, even if it's just rest, maybe take a nap. It's literally recharging yourself here. Okay, that is like the energy I feel like that's coming up towards the full moon in Taurus. And also, again, I just feel like this is a good time for you to just focus on planning. There's a sense of like, if a new opportunity is presented to you, let's just say, example here, this page of Ace of Pentagrams. Let's just say that is, we'll use this as an example, a new channel on YouTube, right? If that's the case, and it's like you have the opportunity, we got this, we could do this, right? Sometimes we just can't go on the camera and then just like just throw a video up there. I mean, some people do, but you want to have a plan. What's your mission? You know what I mean? Like, what's your objective here? What do you want to accomplish, right? So I feel like use this time to look at those things. Like, what is the long-term goal here for you in anything that you're doing? And does that fit in the lifestyle that you want? And if it doesn't, this is the time for you to really focus and plan and get clear-minded on what you really want. So that, I guess that's what I'm getting at. It's an energy of getting really clear of what you want, and then start moving towards these new opportunities that's coming towards you. Now, just because the Ace of Goblets is here and it's like, yeah, you're working on yourself, it's also creating something in the background that you're not really seeing, which is new connections coming towards you. So it's like, maybe in the past you've been in this position where you just wanted this new connection. You've been waiting for something to happen for you, right, in your romantic life. But because you loved yourself, and now you've worked on, or you're working on this energy where whatever comes to you is a bonus now, right? It is going to make you attractive. It's going to make you it's going to make a lot of other people come wanting to come towards you here, right? So it's going to attract more people, and even if it's just friendship or just family members, whatever, it's like they're showing more appreciation, they're showing more love towards you. So it's like you're developing these good vibes that are coming towards you, because you're also putting good vibes to yourself. It's, you have to, if you're projecting negative things, you're going to get negative things, right? So you're projecting this positivity to yourself so you can work on yourself, so good things start coming towards you. All right, so that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here in the next week, into close to the full moon in Taurus and the other eclipse here. So I would say, if there's anything I can give you in terms of advice here, is this 10 of Swords. You can see they're kind of jumping in the hole there. And this is where, this is a supernatural deck here. This is where they fall in there and they go in the cage, and they kind of get themselves stuck, because sometimes what happens is we get so overwhelmed with what we're trying to do, and we get in our mind. We kind of like stop losing sleep, and or we start losing sleep. I'm sorry. So we start losing sleep. We start worrying. We have anxiety. A lot of in our head. We're really, it's like one of the feelings of things moving in your mind a million miles per minute. Like that type of thing. Like maybe when you go to bed, you're starting to start thinking about all these issues, right? So be aware of that, because the other thing too is, like, for me to say that, it's very difficult to do. So what helps me is meditation. You taking the deep breaths and really trying to clear everything out and processing that, and that kind of helps with this Ten of Swords energy. But in order to really avoid even getting to that, is again taking care of yourself, which is going out with nature, grounding yourself, exercising, going for walks. It's releasing that extra energy, even though you feel like you don't have an energy, but you don't realize that you're giving to this change, this spiritual journey, this awakening, it takes a lot of energy for that to happen, right? So when you get out in nature and get the sun or just the outside air, it kind of recharges you in a way, and that's why some of us take a nap, recharges you in a way. So again, that's kind of the focus that I'm feeling in regards to the next week or two. All right, and that's why we have the hangman over here, because again, things are just going to take off. But again, two of wands here. It's like you got to make that decision for yourself. Like, what do you want? It's a time to think here. All right. So I don't want to repeat, but that's what I'm getting. Um, I'll get you guys an oracle, and then we will close this one out. I might come out with another video here for tomorrow. We'll see how the schedule is going, and then I'll start coming out with the. I'll get back on schedule with the whole fire signs, earth, air, and water for the upcoming week here. So just heads up on that. And your card here is the horse. It means freedom here. So number 24. So it says, to be truly free, we must learn true independence. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas, not the way. Wait, hold on. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make a good, clear decision. Individualization from our parents is a natural process. Although it is often fraught with difficulty on both sides, your true power resides in your ability to always know that you have a choice and it is yours to make. So we were just kind of talking about that, right? With that two of bones here. Again, lands on you. What do you really want? And I feel like that's going to help you move forward here. But like I said, you got new opportunities coming in, a potential to create something that you've been wanting to create. I don't know who this resonates for, but I don't know if you guys are thinking about creating something. Like I said, could be a channel, or maybe you're a writer, or you an artist, or you make music, something like that. It's like you have the potential to like be huge here. And I feel like the shift is changing here, and I just like don't miss out on the opportunities. Like, you have the talent, you have the gift to. I feel like someone here that is collectively too is just like a strong energy of being very talented in something here. So it's like time to get to work here is what I'm seeing. All right. So that is your reading here, and if this resonated, you liked, or helped you in any way, please do hit that like. And until next time, we'll see you. Have a good one.